The drone attack on a Jammu airbase on the intervening night of 26th and 27th of June has introduced a new dimension to terror attacks in India. For the very first time, unmanned aerial vehicle or UAV mounted explosives have been used to target an Indian Air Force base, a major security breach and challenge for India. Two UAVs dropped explosives close to the Mi-17 hangar late on Sunday night. Payloads of more than 2 kg each in improvised explosive devices or IEDs were dropped. The blast created a hole into the concrete roof of a building that was close to the hangar where helicopters are parked, leading to the suspicion that IAF assets could have been the target. Two Indian Air Force personnel were injured during the explosions that took place within 6 minutes of each other. The Jammu and Kashmir Police and the National Investigation Agency or the NIA are probing the attack. The Jammu and Kashmir Police Chief Singh has referred to the incident as a terror attack. It is still unclear whether the drone or the UAV came from across the India-Pakistan border or was it guided from a point that was close to the Indian Air Force base in Jammu. Late on 27th of June, two more drones were seen near a military station in Jammu and fired at by alert troops. The drones flew away after the army fired at them. The drones were spotted near the Kaluchak military station in Jammu. Now, before we dive into any more details, let's understand what a drone is and how much of a threat is it. Drones refer to an unpiloted aircraft or spacecraft. Simply put, a drone is a flying robot. It can click photos or drop bombs. It is dangerous because it allows the enemy to launch an attack from a safe distance. Some drones can fly up to 20 kilometers carrying a couple of kilograms of load. There are also some unmanned combat aerial vehicles that can fly thousands of kilometers with an endurance of 2 days and can carry anything from rockets to missiles. While this attack in Jammu is alarming, it is not something new. For the past few years, Pakistan has been using UAVs to send arms, ammunition and drugs into India, especially across the Punjab and Jammu border. In 2019, security personnel reported 167 sightings of drones from Pakistan. In 2020, during the pandemic, there were at least 77 such sightings. Several drones have been sighted and neutralized in the past. The recent attack in Jammu has raised concerns and questioned if high walls, barbed wires and sentry posts are enough to stop enemy attacks or not. Can India prevent drone attacks? Do we have the required technology? Well, the surveillance technology, including radar systems that India has deployed at the borders, is only capable of tracking bigger objects like helicopters, aircraft and missiles. Drones are smaller in size, as small as 2 feet or only 60 centimeters, and therefore they are difficult to locate and hunt down. Preventing any such attacks requires jamming of drone systems and shooting them down. Laser-based directed energy weapons can also be one of the possible solutions to stop such attacks. In India, the Defence Research and Development Organization or the DRDO has developed two anti-drone DEW systems. They can use powerful 10 kilowatt lasers to engage aerial targets at a distance of 2 kilometers. However, mass production of these systems is still far-fetched. If bigger payloads are dropped, it could cause some serious damage and even claim lives. It would also be very difficult and challenging to prevent any such attacks as we don't have the robust technology to detect and disable drones. The recent drone attacks in Jammu have raised concerns over the modern-day capabilities of launching attack.